Welcome to our channel. The rise, fall, and redemption of Val Kilmer. The journey of a Hollywood legend. What happens when a man known for his golden looks, magnetic voice, and powerful performances suddenly loses the one thing that made him iconic, his voice? Once the poster boy of Hollywood in the 1980s and 1990s, Val Kilmer has lived a life filled with fame, heartbreak, reinvention, and incredible resilience. Behind the glitter of blockbusters and red carpets lies a deeply human story. The story of a man who soared, stumbled, and found a new voice in the silence. A creative soul from the start, Val Edward Kilmer was born on December 31st, 1959, in Los Angeles, California. He grew up in the heart of show business, but his childhood was anything but easy. His parents divorced when he was 9, and tragedy struck when his younger brother, Wesley, died in a drowning accident. This loss would leave a lasting impression on Val, who found solace in art, imagination, and performance. Val's passion for acting was evident from an early age. He became the youngest person at the time to be accepted into the prestigious drama division of the Juilliard School. At Juilliard, he stood out not only for his talent, but for his intense dedication to his craft. Even then, it was clear, Val Kilmer was no ordinary actor, he was an artist. Hollywood breakthrough. His first major role came in 1984's Top Secret, a parody film where his comic timing and charm earned him instant recognition. But it was 1986's Top Gun, where he played the cold-blooded fighter pilot, Iceman, that catapulted him to stardom alongside Tom Cruise. He wasn't just handsome, he was magnetic, commanding attention in every scene he appeared in. Throughout the late 80s and early 90s, Val took on a series of diverse roles: the arrogant genius in Real Genius, the mysterious Jim Morrison in The Doors 1991, and the noble Doc Holliday in Tombstone 1993, a performance many still consider his finest. He embodied Holliday completely, transforming himself into the character with frightening authenticity. Then came Batman Forever in 1995, cementing his A-list status. Behind-the-scenes struggles, but stardom came at a price. Val was labeled difficult by some directors, known for his perfectionism and intensity on set. His commitment to his roles sometimes clashed with Hollywood's demands for simplicity and speed. His refusal to play the fame game and his desire for meaningful roles led to fewer box office opportunities over time. As the 2000s rolled around, his career took a quieter turn. He still appeared in films, some great, some forgettable, but the spotlight began to fade. Yet Val Kilmer never lost his passion for storytelling. The silent battle, cancer and the fight for life. In 2014, Val was diagnosed with throat cancer, a devastating blow to a man whose deep, resonant voice was a signature of his presence. At first, he publicly denied the diagnosis, unwilling to accept the reality. He turned to spiritual healing, Christian Science practices, and alternative treatments before eventually undergoing chemotherapy, radiation, and a tracheotomy. The treatment saved his life but left him nearly voiceless. Breathing and speaking became struggles. For someone who once delivered thunderous Shakespearean monologues, this loss was more than physical. It was emotional and existential. Yet in true Kilmer style, he adapted. He learned to speak again with the help of technology, and with the use of voice reconstruction and Al's narration, he was able to participate in the 2021 documentary, Val, a raw, intimate look at his life, using decades of footage and personal journals. The documentary moved audiences and reminded the world of the brilliance that once dominated Hollywood. Love, loss, and a complicated heart. Val Kilmer's romantic life was as colorful as his career. He dated some of Hollywood's most iconic women, including Cher, Cindy Crawford, and Angelina Jolie. He married British actress Joanne Whalley in 1988, and they had 2 children together, Mercedes and Jack, before divorcing in 1996. Despite the turmoil, his love for his children remained steadfast. His net worth and legacy. At the height of his career, Val Kilmer was among the highest-paid actors in Hollywood. He owned a 6,000-acre ranch in New Mexico, which he later sold off in installments. Though his net worth has fluctuated, it is estimated to be around $25 million today. But his true wealth lies in his artistic legacy, his performances, his writing, and his relentless passion for expression. A new voice for a new chapter. Val Kilmer may have lost his voice, but he found a new way to speak to the world. Through painting, writing, and film, he continued to tell stories, perhaps more powerfully than ever before. His journey from rising star to fallen icon to silent warrior is one of the most compelling in Hollywood history. For years, the actor tried to avoid rumors about his health, but he finally opened up about his battle with throat cancer. In an interview published in December 2017 by The Hollywood Reporter, in the article, he revealed that his 2-year fight against throat cancer had taken its toll on his family, and he shared that he had undergone a tracheal procedure that left his voice hoarse and breathless. Kilmer had already been hospitalized earlier this year, although the reasons for his admission were not disclosed to the press. Last week, his health deteriorated dramatically, and his condition became critical. In this context, his family and closest friends decided to visit him frequently and spend more time with him in the hospital. Val Kilmer sadly passed away on Tuesday at the age of 65, and although the news came as a surprise to many of his fans, the actor had been suffering from health problems for a long time. It was revealed that he had been bedridden for years prior to his death, and that he had almost lost his voice. Kilmer, who rose to prominence in Hollywood thanks to his legendary roles in Top Gun and Batman, and his portrayal of Jim Morrison in The Doors, died during the night of April 1, 2025 in Los Angeles due to pneumonia. The person responsible for announcing the sad news was his daughter Mercedes. Our sincere condolences to his family, friends, and fans. Thank you for watching this tribute to Val Kilmer's journey. If his story touched you, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about who we should cover next. Which legend story would you like to hear? See you next time.